throughout California, a battle is being fought to protect the state's diverse ecosystem. And on the front lines are the state's game wardens.
We enforce everything. Drugs, violent crime, stolen vehicles, and poaching.
They're killers, they're taking our wildlife illegally, and we have to stop them.
Outmanned and outgunned, they face danger at every turn.
You're like John Wayne out there catching outlaws.
You don't know who you're going to contact, what's going to happen. Every patrol could be your last day.
On this episode, the wardens hook ladies of the night.
They're going into massage parlors.
Meet a mama's boy on a date.
My mom's ashes.
And say hi to a fairy of the forest.
Do you have marijuana in the car?
Uh-huh.
All in their pursuit of wild justice.
We are the last line of defense. And without us, you have no wildlife.
Sacramento, California.
Massage parlor. Okay, that looks like her destination. So we're gonna get in position here and see what's gonna happen.
After getting a tip about known prostitutes trafficking poached abalone in unmarked containers, Fish and Game tails a key suspect.
There she is, pulling in front of that business. The massage, okay, pulling in. Excellent. Yeah, so she's out front. You see those heels? She's got a box. Okay, that's the box. There was abalone in the box. Going over to the front of the business. There she goes. All right, so we'll set up surveillance on her again and see where she ends up. These folks are distributing abalone throughout the Bay Area. We're following people and seeing where the abalone goes. We end up at a lot of businesses, you know, the ones that you would expect, like a seafood market or a restaurant, something like that. But this case is a little unique in that we're going into some businesses that we don't normally see abalone going into. With the monetary value of this stuff, they're willing to take that chance.
High demand for abalone has created a multi-million-dollar black market. But relentless enforcement has poachers exploring new bedfellows.
This particular operation, they're going into massage parlors. They're all ladies, and they're not out there in the field taking the abalone, but they're distributing this abalone through this massage parlor network. I mean, once the profit starts to become an incentive, you're going to start seeing more and more of that activity. You know, drugs, gambling, prostitution, and illegal wildlife. I mean, you know, those things kind of run together.
Captain Farrell tails the suspect to another massage parlor.
All right, looks like she's getting the box again. Oh, there's a good shot of the box right there. We got her going into the business with the box and leaving with no box. We knew that there was abalone in the box. She just dropped that box off to this business. So, coupled with the other observations that we made, we've got strong enough evidence to put together some warrants for several of these massage parlors.
Armed with search warrants, the wardens gear up to take the poachers down.
There's a lot of girls that work for her at these massage parlors. They all seem to stay at the same house. These two gals, these two beauties, are the suspects. We think we saw this one go into the residence last night, about 90% sure. She hasn't come out this morning, so we'll see the way it plays out. Arrest warrants are for commercial section on abs, illegal possession.
And my question for those who would purchase this abalone is, do you really want to eat something that has been processed in a massage parlor? For me, that answer is no, but that doesn't always mean that someone else isn't going to. Just right up here.
Right there.
Let's do it.
Wardens surround the massage parlor and make their move.
Yeah.
Okay, we, Department of Fish and Game, we have a warrant for your arrest
For what?
for some fish and game violation to do with abalone, who sells
What?
abalone.
Sell abalone.
You're under arrest. We have a warrant for your arrest. So,
I know, but
okay.
I never been abalone for many years.
Okay, well, you can talk that to the judge. We have a warrant for your arrest. The judge gave us the order to arrest you. So we need to place you under arrest. Come on out to our truck, please.
Someone might look at her and say, well, she doesn't look like your typical poacher. In fact, she doesn't look like your typical poacher. However, she knows exactly what she's doing. She is a ringleader in an organization that is driving to Sonoma County at 11 o'clock at night, making the buy of abalone, transporting them back into Sacramento at 3 o'clock in the morning. She is contributing to the poaching of who knows how many abalone out there. Who knows how long she's been in business buying and selling abalone illegally on the black market. You know, we just finally caught up with her. She's been doing this kind of business for quite a long time and had shown no signs of letting up, and most likely profiting significantly off of the sale. And you know, people say, oh yeah, it's just abalone, but we have to have this level of enforcement if we want to preserve abalone for future generations. Poachers will wipe them out to extinction. There's no question about that.
In Solano County, an undercover warden stakes out a ring of suspected sturgeon poachers
I was at least number 4 for that guy.
who distribute their contraband not through massage parlors, but through nail salons.
May have been his 5th fish, I'm not sure.
Catching sturgeon is legal, but selling it is a crime. The high black market demand comes from its caviar, which sells for hundreds of dollars an ounce.
Straight ahead of us, he kept his 3rd fish. And he's hooking up another one.
The suspects fish sturgeon almost on a daily basis, and when they catch their sturgeon, they almost immediately take it and sell it.
The poacher's MO? Sell the fish immediately.
They have an established network. When they catch these fish, they have buyers for them already lined out ahead of time in their mind of who they're going to sell this product to. You can possess sturgeon and that's no crime, so you actually have to put the case together to be able to follow them and watch the transaction to be able to file charges in most cases for commercialization.
The undercover agent watches the sturgeon sale go down in the nail salon.
Yes. It's all come together. We've got enough evidence, we can wrap this up. They're going to jail.
Search warrant in hand, the raid team heads out.
We're going to be serving a search warrant on a suspect's residence, illegal commercialization of California's wildlife, is second to the drug trade. The sturgeon in California is targeted for the caviar, the roe. It gets into hundreds of dollars an ounce, and that's pretty profitable. Here we go, we're here. This is the residence right here to our right.
Police! Search warrant! Open the door! Police! Search warrant! Open the door! Police! Search warrant! Open the door! Oh, police! Open the door! Open the door! Open it! Get down on the ground! Keep your hands out! Get down on the ground!
Solano County, California. Wardens crack down on a team of sturgeon poachers.
Police! Search warrant! Open the door! Open the door! Get down on the ground! Get down on the ground! Keep your hands out, man! Police! Search warrant! Keep your hands out! Keep your hands out, ma'am! Hands out!
It's looking pretty good. We have the husband and wife suspects, so we're going to start conducting the search of the residence. See the yellow bucket to the right.
In the garage, wardens find all the evidence they need. A scale, packaging material, and a sea of caviar worth $15,000.
The two suspects are being arrested this morning for felony conspiracy and the illegal sale of commercializing sturgeon. They're both serious charges. The fines can be upwards of $15,000 per individual, as well as the jail time could be up to a year in county jail. If we let it go, eventually there's people out there that would catch every sturgeon that there is in the water and sell them, and then there wouldn't be any more.
Unfortunately for these folks, they're going to jail. And this is the consequences when you steal from California's natural resources. We're going to take your car, we're going to bust down your door, we're going to arrest you and put you through the court process. Nothing beats this job. It's gratifying knowing that we're out there for the wildlife that just can't speak. We're there protecting them. We're the referees, and for those who violate the law, we're going to catch them and get them prosecuted.
In Plumas County, Warden Steve Ulrich tracks a repeat offender.
I know this guy from checking him fishing. I just recognized his name. I think I wrote him for marijuana or something. He's got a warrant for domestic violence. I guess he got in a fight with his girlfriend or whatever, and he got arrested for domestic violence, so I'm gonna drive by to see if he's home. That white Jeep over there. He lives in that last house there, so looks like he's home. We call Kyle, see if he's around.
Ulrich isn't the only warden familiar with the suspect.
You remember the guy on that night flight detail that had his mom's ashes in the car with him on his first date or whatever?
Yeah, I remember that guy. That guy was up to something weird that night.
You guys out on a date?
Yeah.
All right. Got a couple beers?
Yeah.
You smoked a little bit of this today? Yeah, a couple of serious blades. That's for sure. What's in that jar there?
That's my mom's ashes.
Okay. Taking your mom for a ride?
Because I let a little bit of mom out every place I go, once a year or so.
All right.
And eventually she'll be gone, and I'll let her go too. Yeah.
All right.
Third date. Great. He's a winner, isn't he?
Driving around out in the middle of nowhere, drinking beers, packing a bunch of Bowie knives. You can pretty much take mom's ashes once you've hit date 3. It's a little weird on date 1 or 2, but once you hit date 3, you're feeling pretty comfortable. He's got to make sure mom approves of the date.
He's got a warrant.
Cool. He was obviously up to no good.
Yeah,
All caught up with him.
Looks like he's home. In fact, there he is, right there. Oh no, he's coming out with his girlfriend or whatever.
Same one or different one?
it's the same one. I think we'll go hook him up.
All right, cool. Let me know.
Ulrich confirms the warrant with dispatch.
Go ahead.
Wanted person hit for a probation violation out of Plumas County.
10-4. I'm following for now. Be doing a vehicle stop shortly.
Copy.
Control 22-23 final stop is in front of Dollars. Hi, how are you? Did you have your driver's license handy?
Yes, I do. May I ask what I'm going to pull over?
Why don't you step on out and I'll explain it to you.
Okay.
Let's set your wallet on the roof there.
Okay.
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back. You have a warrant for your arrest. You wear that?
I thought that was cleared up.
Walk on back. Okay.
I'm on my way to anger management right now.
All right. Right now? This second right now? This is your girlfriend in the car?
Yeah.
Does she have a driver's license?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything on you in the car that I need to know about?
There's a knife right there.
Right. That's fine. I see that. Anything that I can't see that I need to know? Come on over here, please. What's your girlfriend's name?
Desiree.
Desiree? Yep. I'll explain to her what's going on.
Okay.
Hey, Desiree, the court wants him. He violated his probation,
This is
so.
terrible because we took care of the and we don't have time for this kind of or the money.
The judge wants to see him, so he's got to go to jail. The bail's $5,000, I believe. So, we're going to Quincy. So you need to call the jail, call down to the sheriff's office, talk to the jail, and you'd have to bail him out if they're going to hold him until court. $10.19J.
My anger management guy was supposed to let them know that I had enrolled, and I've been going for 6 weeks now.
You know what? I don't know what the holdup is. All I know is you're on the warrant list. It's for $5,000 for misdemeanor violation of probation. I don't know what.
My next court date wasn't until May.
Well, it's moved up now.
My girlfriend and I got in a fight. I don't know. It was a couple weeks later that it came out.
Is that the same girlfriend that you were up in the woods with that one night?
It's the same girl that I'm with right
Oh,
now.
we're the same girl now?
She's pregnant, 6 months pregnant.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So she's been going to anger management with me also. So
she angry too?
Right.
She's pretty angry today. I think it's working. She didn't fly off the handle, so that's good.
Do you still carry your mom around?
Yes, I do.
What's the reason for that?
We go four-wheeling a lot, and we go fishing, and so I just take her with me, and
she's like your guardian angel.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a tough break for him. You got to take care of your warrants, man. There's just no two ways about it. Guy sounds like he's got a lot of stuff going on in his life and he needs to take care of it. He's got a baby on the way and he's in anger management classes for domestic violence. At least when he gets out, he won't have that warrant anymore. He can go about his life again.
Sutter County, California.
601, heavy.
Warden Chris Stutz responds to a call from local police who caught two guys hunting rabbits out of season.
Deputy has somebody stopped with dead critters. Sounds like there might be trespassing and probably spotlighting. I'm not sure. We're gonna check that out. I see the red and blue lights. We're there. Going.
We got a call from one of the neighbors down here.
Okay.
They were out shooting. Bullets were going past their house. And just did an investigative stop on the truck. This is the ID and license for the driver. And the young man over there doesn't have anything with him.
No, minors.
There's 3 cottontails in the back of the truck. 2 are dead, 1's wounded.
Okay. Poor little fella.
Sutter County, California.
No, minors.
Warden Chris Stutz investigates minors shooting bunnies out of season.
There's 3 cottontails in the back of the truck. 2 are dead, 1's wounded.
Okay. Poor little fella.
With the 3rd rabbit badly injured, Stutz must put it out of its misery before dealing with the suspects.
Hey, I have your son out here on a traffic stop, and I'm gonna need you to come out here and pick him up. He was out in the field taking cottontail rabbits out of season.
All right. Who was shooting? Okay. And who was driving?
Me.
So you're driving and shooting, or what?
Yeah, I drive and get out and shoot.
What were you guys gonna do with the rabbits?
Didn't really have a plan with them.
Okay. Whose gun?
While Stutz interrogates the miners, a grandfather of one of the boys arrives.
Which guy belongs to you?
The little guy.
Okay. Are you you live on the property they were shooting on, I think they said? Or?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
So anyway, what kind of problems we got?
Okay, so the issues are they shot cottontails, which are out of season. Technically, it's after hours for shooting them. In order to shoot them at this time of light and time of day, they'd had to spotlight to shoot them. But the big issue is the safety aspect. You're in flat land, bullets are gonna go a long ways. It's just a 22, but in the dark like this, you don't know what's beyond your target.
I tried to tell him,
It's a
you
22.
can't shoot a 22 for sake.
Yeah.
If it hits anything, it'll travel a mile and a half.
Exactly. So,
You know, anyway, his hind end has got a little bit too big for his bridge. So
all right.
anything that you want to do, I am willing to go along with 100%. Because he needs to be taken down a notch because he just thinks he's too hot. He needs to understand this. So whatever you want to do, I'm right up there with you.
Okay.
And if you want to slap out of him, I'll stand back and watch.
Well, I guarantee I won't trust him, but we'll have a talk with him.
Yeah.
If you want to have a seat in the truck, we'll have our talk with him.
Okay. Go for
I
it.
appreciate all your
no.
cooperation.
No,
I'll be right back.
You guys are doing one hell of a job. I appreciate all of it.
You don't have a hunting license, correct? So you're here assisting in the take of the rabbits. So that's hunting without a license. Your headlights or the little flashlight, either one is a form of spotlighting an animal to shoot it, which is a violation. Shooting within 150 yards of an occupied dwelling belonging to someone else, meaning these other houses out here that you guys probably don't have permission to be shooting guns around, is a violation. Anytime you shoot anything, put it in your possession, it has to be immediately killed. That rabbit was in the back of the truck suffering. That's an issue. But bigger than all those things combined is that in the dark and flat land like this, especially with the 22, you could have zinged a bullet, hit a car passing by, you could hit somebody in one of these houses, and then you'd have to be answering to a whole lot more other questions if you hurt somebody, right? The way Fish and Game stuff works, potentially you could lose your vehicle, you could lose the gun, all those sorts of things. You guys understand what I'm explaining? You guys don't want to have to deal with that sort of thing, right? All right. Lot to think about, right? All right. That was the best I had for a scare tactic. I thought I'd let him marinate on those things for a few minutes.
They're both actually really good kids.
You could
They
tell.
just made a bonehead mistake
Yeah.
today.
We all did.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons I don't find a lot of glory in sighting juveniles. We were all kids will.
We all had to act like knuckleheads just sooner
That's
or
right.
later.
We all did something stupid.
While the suspect sweat it out, Stutes confiscates the evidence and writes them a citation.
All right. I told you all the different violations that were potentially there. Gotten you a whole bunch of breaks. The only one you're getting pinched with is the take of the cottontails out of season. Huge break compared to 7, 8 violations. You're gonna get to keep your gun, it's returned. You just need a signature here in the box. It's not an admission of guilt, just a promise to take care of the citation.
Sorry to get you out of the house.
Don't worry about it.
No small problem.
I'm a grandfather. I got a dumb grandmother.
Stutes moves on to a criminal hotspot.
Noticed this place one time on patrol during the daylight, noticed all the graffiti and vandalism. So it's just a place I keep an eye on. I mean, I'm out here anyway. Full peace officers of the state, so. Somebody's out with a flashlight. I think I'm gonna call the sheriff's office to send a deputy over here because I think it's gonna be some type of theft. Hey Samantha, it's Chris Stutes, Fishing Game 2241. Hey, I got a couple guys out here with headlamps near some farm type equipment. Looks like some fuel tanks and something. And they're walking around in the dark doing something, loading stuff in and out of their trunk, and I can't tell exactly what all's going on. I could see at least 2. It looked like more. Okay, thanks. Something weird, dude. Some kind of theft or something. One flash of light and they're gonna get spooked like a. Now, if I can stop shaking, I'll be fine. My adrenaline's jacked. We're doing something not right. That dude's trying to rip the gate down right now. Oh, I think he could see us. He could see us. He's doing the play it off walk. Here we go. What's going on?
I'm just looking for sticks of wood
For what?
for our fire at home.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and put your hands where I can see them. Keep your hands up.
Okay.
Call your buddies out here now.
It just be
No.
okay.
Hey! State Fish and Game, come out here with your hands up.
Sutter County, California.
Hey! State Fish and Game, come out here with your hands up.
Suspecting a burglary in progress, Warden Chris Stutes confronts the trespassers.
It's just my girlfriend. I was just looking for wood.
So why are you here?
I know it's kind of late. We keep odd hours. We were getting wood from that wood pile right there that Gwen Calusa pulls out. When they
Come down
break
here,
it
ma'am.
down, and we burn it. The problem is that those other logs were so long I couldn't put them in the trunk of my car. Sometimes there's stumps over here. We burn a fire. We go through a lot of wood because we can't afford to put a heater out there.
What were you doing with the fence right here just now?
I was just looking at it.
No, I don't think so. You guys have any weapons on you? Knives, guns, anything?
No.
There's no one else out here with you guys?
No.
All right. Go ahead and turn around and face towards that building. Don't turn back around unless I ask you to. Go ahead and put your hands back here. Have I talked to you before?
Oh yeah.
You have anything on you?
The only thing I do have a wrench that I was using when I was having car trouble. I've been having problems with it. On our way out here, I had to adjust something. That's all I have. I don't have weapons. I have a lighter. I have a cigar right here.
Backs of your hands together. All right, go ahead and walk. Do you guys have the key, or how'd you get in here? Okay. You know these guys?
I recognize you.
Well, I've only been arrested once.
No.
Second degree burglary. Went into a house. that I shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
And
What are you guys doing?
we were getting wood from this pile over here. I've kind of wandered over here looking for some smaller stump-like pieces.
This dude's out here, out and about throughout the county a lot, because I've talked to him. This is the third time now doing weird stuff. Just doing weird in the middle of the night, huh?
I'm not doing anything wrong, though.
Okay. But when you're in the middle, of someone's property at 2 in the morning, rummaging around their equipment, it doesn't look good.
Okay. Okay.
It looks suspicious.
Okay. I just want to make sure everything's,
All right. Good
clear.
enough. You guys are free to go.
All right. Thanks.
I buy their story except for the fact that it's 2 in the morning. There's no reason for anybody to be out 2 in the morning collecting wood.
I never catch the guy dirty, but every time it stinks.
I mean, there's plenty of places to collect wood. This is not the best place.
Blacked out using headlamps, sneaking around. Cool. Well, thanks, man.
Right on, man. Thank you.
All right. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. They're on property they don't belong on, and the guy had a history of burglary, theft from rural properties, consistent with the type of property he was on. So, definitely a good hunch and a high possibility that they were going to do something wrong. We just didn't catch them at the right time.
Shasta County, California.
Been in this area in Shasta County, Tehama County for about 20 years. It's a pretty diverse area. You've got mountains, large lakes, rivers, streams. This is like the mini herbal triangle out here. There's a lot of marijuana cultivation, and I've had more than my fair share of marijuana-related incidents or encounters.
Warden Little spots a car on the side of the road.
Hi, is everything okay?
Yeah, I was just using my
Oh, okay, I figured that's what it was.
Yeah, I was like right at the end of the thing, and I'm like, oh, I gotta send this text, and then I'm like, what do I say? And then I'm like, gosh, I'm wasting gas. I need to just go home.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, if you want to go on a crazy wildlife tree journey with amazing, beautiful trees, you go down the end of this road in the summertime and have a good four-wheel drive vehicle and take the Road 11 all the way through to McLeod and Mount Shasta, and you'll be like, wow. Anyway, amazing stuff.
Okay. Do you have marijuana in the car?
Huh?
I can smell marijuana in the vehicle. It's pretty strong.
Shasta County, California.
Hi, is everything okay?
Yeah, I was just using my
Okay, I figured that's what it was.
Warden Dwayne Little questions a driver high in mountain country.
Mount Shasta, like, wow.
Okay. Do you have marijuana in the car?
Huh?
I can smell marijuana in the vehicle. It's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a recommendation for
Yes,
it?
I
Okay.
do.
Can I see it real quick? No problem. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem.
Just trying to send this last text and
No problem. No problem. 8/11. So this is expired, I think. Because it should be good for a year.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
You have my other one. I'm just not sure exactly.
Okay, I just make sure you weren't reaching for a bazooka.
No, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. It's okay. You can have a seat and stay warm if you want.
No, I
Okay.
was.
Okay. So you do have a recommendation?
Yes, I do, and it is current. I just
Okay.
am not sure exactly, and I
Okay.
don't want to go.
No problem. Where's some marijuana?
It's in my tote.
Okay. Can I see it?
Yes.
And what container is it in?
I'm not sure exactly. It may be.
Is it that it?
No, this is my crystals and stuff.
And-
And I have like incense
Okay.
sticks and like.
Why don't you make it easy on me and show me where it is?
Yes. It looks.
There it is. Thought I smelled something there. Is there any more in the car?
No.
Okay. Let me check on a few things. I'll be right back. Okay?
Not ready to cry.
All right. Just keep looking. Don't drive away. She's got less than an ounce of marijuana in the car, and she has an old recommendation. It's expired. Legally, she can't possess it. So I'm gonna run her, see if she's got any warrants, see if her license is valid, and then I'll make the decision whether or not I want to give her a chance to make her recommendation valid, and we'll go from there.
I was texting and I smell like pot, so I'm sorry.
Hey, Corey, you're in good shape.
I know. I'm a good
Corey,
girl.
you're in good shape.
Okay, yay.
This is your current recommendation.
Yes. No, I have a current one.
No, this is it.
Oh. You know, there's a stigma about medical marijuana. It's a wonderful medicine, it really is. Anxiety, being a young mom and having 2 kids. And when the doctor came and whipped out his pad and was like, "What drugs do you want to have?" And I'm like, "The pill that makes me normal." And he's like, "Well, we don't have that one." And I'm like, okay, I guess nothing. I don't know. I don't know.
Sorry, I apologize. I misread the thing.
Okay,
the
I got you
recommendation.
like, oh.
Okay, and so there's that. There's that. And there's your stuff. Okay. Something that a lot of people don't understand is that medical marijuana is not recognized by the federal government. So if you're on Forest Service land, you could get a ticket from a Forest Service ranger. Okay. Well, I appreciate your cooperation. I'll let you get back to your phone call. Sorry about the inconvenience.
Okay, canceling that text. I was like, maybe that text wasn't meant to be sent. Like, okay, I'm good on that.
All right. Appreciate it. Be safe, okay?
Yeah,
All
sorry.
right. All right. Have a nice day.
Thanks for stopping to see if I was okay and stuff.
Okay, have a
You know,
good day.
That's the part I appreciate. I don't like poachers. A fan of the forest forever. And all the fairies that live there.
Forest fairies?
Forest fairies. Yeah.
There's forest fairies out here?
Take you on a wildlife journey.
I'm just glad it ended the way it did. It was good for all. They, she was educated, and she's not a threat to anybody, and she seemed like a nice lady who deserved a break. So we'll leave it at that.
In Plumas County, part of Warden Steve Ulrich's job is to protect California's forests, which are a vital habitat for wildlife.
There are state laws and federal laws governing regulation on woodcutting on public lands. This area right here is where there's been some illegal woodcutting activity. We've been trying to catch those guys. It's crime. So we're out here to catch criminals, and those guys that do that are criminals. Oh, here comes a pickup.
Ulrich spots a wood collector and stops to check his permits.
Hey, how you doing? Any guns in the car?
Plumas County, California.
Oh, here comes a pickup.
Warden Steve Ulrich stops to check a wood collector's paperwork.
Hey, how you doing? You got your wood permits and all that? Yeah. How far did you go to get the firewood?
Up on those rocks up there, way up there.
At the top of the hill?
Yeah.
I believe you're supposed to actually punch these out. Dates. They didn't record it. This needs to be filled out in ink. This.
It is.
It's not for today.
Oh, okay.
You guys have your IDs handy? Any guns in the car?
No guns. Dogs and a chainsaw.
Okay. Code 4 with 2, a wood cutting stop on Forest Road 70. They didn't record their load on their removal record, and the tag is just filled out with ink.
Ulrich runs the couple's driver's licenses through dispatch for any outstanding violations.
I have a feeling he's not supposed to be driving.
What gives them the right to even run our licenses? No liberty and justice. I don't have liberty right now. I can't even drive down the road without some...
This is expired and surrendered by subject.
10-4, thank you. Why don't you have a driver's license, man?
And it's because of a ticket in Phoenix, Arizona.
And you just never paid it or something?
I never paid it.
You're gonna have to straighten this out, number one.
I'm trying.
I'm gonna give you a chance to do that, which means I'm gonna give you a citation into Portola Court for driving without a license.
You go to court, they tell you to come again the next day or the next month, over and over and over again until you just get sick of it and pay.
I understand. That's one of the ways to get it resolved.
There is no other way to get it resolved. They say the only way to do it is to go to court for a 10-year-old ticket. But what can I do?
Get it reinstated before you drive.
Okay, is there a law that you have to take your hat off in the courtroom? Or not? Then how come if you don't take your hat off, the bailiff will beat your ass?
Because the judge controls the courtroom, he'll find
all
you.
men are created equal here in this country. Equality, justice, and liberty for all.
Your problem is you didn't pay a ticket in Arizona.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you need to find a friend or somebody to be driving you around woodcutting. A friend that, besides her, that has a driver's license. All right?
Okay. You gonna give me my ticket?
Yep. The guy's had a chance to take care of it. He doesn't take care of it. That's my philosophy.
I will have guns. Won't go out of my house anymore.
Without a valid license between them, Ulrich has no choice but to call a tow truck.
I don't have a license because of a parking ticket by a guy on a bicycle at the Sky Harbor Airport 10 years ago. It's bull. If I could have been born on another country, another planet, I would have. Socialistic, fascist bull.
Are you gonna let us drive back there?
I can't. You can't drive. I have a tow coming and they got to tow your car.
I don't want my truck towed and impounded. This is totally an inconvenience. That ticket in Arizona, I'm not guilty of. If this is a result of that ticket, this is all gonna fold.
I understand you're upset, and I'm not.
I'm not upset. I understand that you're just. How's that?
Yeah, that's cool.
Because you are.
All right.
You are.
I
We're
appreciate
the only ones out here. You don't have anyone else to hassle.
You know what? All you gotta do is just pay your tickets, and you ain't got no problem.
Yeah, pay whether you're guilty or not. They need to straighten it out the right way, not the wrong way.
No, you need to straighten it out. You got it backwards.
By
That's the
straightening it
problem.
out, you mean pay for things I didn't do.
No, you need to straighten out. If you don't want to pay, you got to go to the court and say, I'm not paying. I want a trial.
How can I get a fair trial if they know already?
I don't know if you're going to get a fair trial
Right,
or not.
I know I'm not. That's the whole thing. I know that I'm not.
Then so you're just going to kiss it off.
I think there's no liberty though when a person, two old people can't go out and cut a load of firewood. When it's below zero where you live.
You got a right to go to trial. You didn't do it. That's not my fault. Find someone to drive you around that has a license.
It's extortion. You know it.
All right.
How about if I drive my truck here and you shoot me?
You can cooperate or you cannot cooperate. I suggest you cooperate.
I'm doing my own thing. You're doing everybody else's thing. Nose up their ass. Everything belongs to, that I bought and owned and worked for belongs to everyone else but me. How's that? That's the way it seems. Here you go. They're stealing my truck.
Get it squared away and so we can work together instead of against each other, all right?
I got another truck coming next week. I'll be right back up here cutting.
No one could drive that car legally, and they're out here driving our roads. So I just take the action that the law says I should be taking. Give him a ticket, tow his vehicle. It just makes it easier when someone calls you